Hey, it's your man StyleCon coming at you today with another video, and I'm here to help you step up your style game. Now, I tried the no-show socks. I listened to Alpha M, Teaching Men's Fashion, if you ever follow those channels, and they're always talking about, wearing no-show socks for minimalistic sneakers. Now, I typically don't do this with shoes because I like the look of a sock with a shoe. But if you're wearing a minimalistic sneaker, you want it to look good with your jeans, your chinos, your shorts, whatever it is, no-show socks are not the way to go. I haven't found a pair yet, and I bought plenty of them, that don't bunch up at the heel. And those of you that have tried it, probably the same thing happened to you. You're just going, hey man, I wear these, they get bunched up, I got to readjust them all the time. Well, I'm going to give you an alternative. Now, StyleCon's a little older gentleman, and this is what we used to do back in the day, and this is what I've gone back to. Now, you got your minimalistic sneakers. You don't want, like me, I like to keep my stuff pristine. You can still read the name. These aren't the most expensive sneakers in the world, but I like the look of them. And what I want to do is I don't want funky sneakers. Now, obviously, when you wear no-show socks, your feet are confined to that. So if it's warm out, your feet are going to start to sweat. Now, there's two ways that I can help you out. And if you try this method, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Now, the first method is get you some odor eaters. Sorry, I screwed up the cut, but no big deal. You get some odor eaters and you just put them inside your shoes. Now, when they start to get a little yellow, these are fresh. Now, you can get these at Walmart, Target. You go over to Amazon, wherever you want to go. Sorry, doing this from behind the camera, so it's a little more difficult than what it looks like. But then, bam, now you protect the insole of your shoe, and you've got something to absorb the odor, and these do work. So if you want to go sockless, you're worried about your sneakers getting all funky, don't worry about it, because the odor eaters, you saw how thick that pad was. That's pretty thick. That's going to absorb the odor, and as they age, they'll get a little yellow hint to them, or hue, I should say. And once they get yellow, it's time to replace them. I think I paid like $1.50 or $2. And then if the sneakers are a little bigger, that can add a little more. And actually, it does add a little more comfort. And if they're a little bigger, sometimes I go a size down. Sometimes I order sneakers online. I go by my size. It might be a little big or a little small, but I can cut this down to make it fit. And then number two, just some good old baby powder. Say, StyleCon baby powder. Oh, hell yeah. I watch Alpha M and Teaching Men's Fashion. Baby powder is not just good for your nuts and your ass. So, you want your sneakers to stay fresh? Just dazzle it. Just throw some powder in there. I usually do both, and then I just clap it around. And then that powder will absorb all the sweat from your feet. So I've given you two options to give a try, so you can avoid no-show socks. Unless you know of a no-show sock that stays in place on your feet, leave a comment down below. Let me know that pair, because I'd love to give them a try. But if you can't find any, just like me, and I bought all different brands trying it, I've given up. I'm going back to the old school method when StyleCon was a young player trying to look good for the ladies or men, whatever you're into, not knocking it. And then you just throw some powder in there, just make sure it's got a nice little coating on there. That'll keep your feet nice and cool. It'll keep your feet nice and dry, just like your nuts. If you're using baby powder, you usually don't get those swamp nuts or swamp ass. This can help you out. And this is your man, StyleCon, helping you step up your style game. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will check you out in the next video.